Now look ahead to the final weekend of 2025. The warm temperatures are on their way out. First warning, Chief Meteorologist Jason Simpson. When do we need to pull those coats back out of the closet?
You'll want them by Sunday night because it's coming Monday morning that you'll really start to feel the pinch of the cold air that's headed southbound. That's a live view downtown Jasper tonight. A few holes in the overcast over Walker County. Not a lot of them today. Didn't get a whole lot of sunshine, and we really won't see full sun over the weekend. But both Saturday and Sunday will feature some periods of clouds. Other times it's completely sunny, and that should be enough to get us up in the low 70s both tomorrow and on Sunday. Overnight lows are only going to be about 10 degrees lower than this. Low 60s tomorrow morning, low 60s on Sunday morning, and then say goodbye to that. As a cold front comes in, there is a chance that a few storms could be on the strong side. Maybe a low chance of a severe storm, Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, the far northwest corner of Alabama. The Storm Prediction Center painting in that little corner right there in Colbert County and Lauderdale County where there is a low risk of an isolated severe storm. The timeline on this big round of showers and a few embedded thunderstorms, mainly early Monday morning. So after midnight through about 4 a.m., we'll have some rumblers coming through Haleyville and Double Springs, Coleman, Jasper, Winfield, Berry, and Fayette. After about 3 a.m. Monday, rolling through Jefferson County, Tuscaloosa County, Shelby County, St. Clair, Etowah, Calhoun, Cherokee, Talladega, and then after that, they're moving down to the south pretty quickly. Will they be severe by the time they get here? Probably not. This line should run out of gas by the time it gets to northwest Alabama. Right there, 6 p.m., that's probably the point when it's at the strongest, the most robust thunderstorm activity south of St. Louis, approaching the Memphis area. By the time it gets to us, a lot of the muscle that keeps these storms alive is passing way up to the north. So we just have this trailing batch of quick hitting showers, some rumbles of thunder, and then it's out of here. The sky clears, and Monday is going the wrong way. The official high for Monday is going to be somewhere around 60 at about midnight. By 6:30 in the morning, that will be a distant memory as that cold air blows in. The wind chill, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 33, and getting even worse after the sun goes down, with teens and 20s in the feels like category by Monday night going into Tuesday morning. In fact, look at Tuesday here. The high only 41 degrees. We're going to be getting there if we're lucky and have nothing but sunshine, which is what's forecast at this point. But the feels like in Coleman at 7 a.m. on Tuesday, 10. 16 in Tuscaloosa, 11 in Gadsden, 14 at Calera. Feels like it's in the 20s and 30s even on Tuesday afternoon. Wednesday, we've got another very cold start. Thursday is New Year's Day, so let's talk about what happens New Year's Eve here. The high close to 50. By 7 p.m., we're already in the 30s and then dropping down into the 20s and 30s. Very late Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And then as we think about Thursday itself, New Year's Day looks nice. It'll be milder, but nowhere nearly as warm as it has been this week.
All right, Jason.